Are high-interest credit cards or personal loans weighing you down? Unlock gives homeowners a smarter option. With a home equity agreement, you can tap into your home's equity for cash today. There are no monthly payments. Here's how it works. Unlock provides funds upfront and in exchange, shares in a portion of your home's future value. That means you keep control with the flexibility to use your equity your way. Pay off bills, invest in home improvements, or set aside savings for peace of mind. For thousands of homeowners, Unlock has been the key to moving forward without the pressure of another payment. Put your equity to work for you. Visit unlock.com to learn more about a home equity agreement. That's unlock.com to learn more.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all homeowners will qualify. Not available in all states. Actor Portrayal. Home equity agreements are offered by Unlock Home Equity Solutions, Inc. In certain states, NMLS number 2657081. Visit www.consumeraccess.org for more info.
Hi. Hello. Welcome back to Don't Quote Me, It's Probably Nothing, the podcast where I get high and talk about weird stuff. Today is Tuesday, which means it's True Crime Tuesday. And this episode, I'm going to call it Ain't No Way. Maybe not Ain't No Way. Maybe There's No Way. Because, yeah, there's no way, I guess, that people attempted any of this. I know I said the Scientology episode was going to be out a couple days ago, but I didn't finish it yet. So I'm finishing it this week, and I'm releasing 2 episodes on Friday because it'll be done tomorrow. And then I can do Friday's episode. I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about yet for that other episode. So I guess we'll find out together. There's 5 or 6 little mini cases that I'm going to talk about for you to listen to. So this first one is out of Fairfield, Connecticut, which I have never been to Connecticut, but I want to go because, I don't know, I just want to go. Wait, have I been to Connecticut? No, I was in Massachusetts. I was in Vermont once too, but not Connecticut. I think I want to go up there because the sharks are up there a lot in the water there, I think. And isn't there something called Seal Island? Is that in Maine? Is that where it is? I wonder if you could take a boat there. Or isn't there a place where sharks always are? Like a little shark island, Or did I make that up? I might have just made that up. Okay, so according to police reports, 46-year-old Mark Keene, on his first day working as a snowplow driver for a landscaping company, allegedly did 3 bumps of cocaine before heading out to clear driveways early one morning. But, I mean, this last snowstorm that, most of America just had is a wild one, especially because it's been, below freezing all week. And, people still aren't shoveled or plowed out, And I get it. For sure. I mean, I've never done cocaine, but I can imagine it would probably keep people up for a while. He'd be able to get everybody's driveway. Everyone's getting plowed. I've seen so many posts this snowstorm of people being on neighborhood groups and stuff like that. I need someone to come plow me. One of my neighbors posted something. I guess some guy posted that he would help anyone who like needed a ride to work, like nurses or doctors or police or something like that. This lady posted and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much for so-and-so. He plowed me all the way to work." Every single time. It's so funny. Also, per usual, Burgle Pants is in my room with me because I love her so. She sleeps on the bed and she's super comfortable right now, so you'll probably hear her snoring because she is a snorer. You know, one time I was so tired and Clarabelle, I had her in her, when she was a puppy, she was in her cage next to my side of the bed and my husband was on the other side and he snores loud. So he would snore and then Bert would snore and then he would snore and then Bert would snore. And I literally had a dream that helicopters were crashing because of how loud their snores were. But anyway, back to cocaine Mark over there. Okay, so because of doing the cocaine, I guess, he ended up, like, his snowplow went off the road and smashed through a private home porch, drove across yards and collided with a sedan, and then barreled into a garage containing an SUV while, like, he was behind the wheel the whole time, but he was, like, disoriented, is what the article said. And when the officers finally reached him, he still wasn't right, and they ended up having to give him Narcan after, like, he was showing signs of an overdose, and then he bit officers once in the ambulance. How many officers? I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says he bit officers once. So I bet he bit every single officer just one time. So he's facing arrest for reckless driving and OUI, which I don't understand what that means. Outside under influencing things? No, that is not it. But anyway, that was that. I only saw someone on cocaine once in my entire life, and it was this girl I went to high school with, and she showed up to school, and I guess she did coke in the car with one of her friends, and she ended up stealing an iced tea in the cafeteria and ran away and then ran towards me yelling, "I stole it," while waving the iced tea in the air. And I was like, what the heck? She ran right up to me. She's like, "I stole it. I stole it." And like, which made me look guilty. I didn't want it. Like, I had just walked in off the bus, my guy. Like, I don't know what you just did, but I don't want your stolen iced tea. They're going to think it was for me. But yeah, that was wild. She was wild. Any of my friends listening to this will know exactly who I am talking about. She who shall not be named. Okay, so this next case comes from Crown Heights, Brooklyn, and a man allegedly turned his car into like the world's worst door decorator during a packed Jewish holiday celebration. That was a mouthful to read. So on January 28th, 2026, authorities said that a man with a gray Honda sedan, see, it is always gray or silver, and it's always a sedan. And she said Honda. Well, I said Honda. This article says Honda, but you know what I'm saying? You know, because my last episode, I said it's always a gray sedan, you know? Also, pardon for my ramblings. I'm off today, and I'm super high because I cleaned my house, and yeah, I like to get high when I clean and sing and dance around the house, you know? Like I'm a main character in a movie, you know? It's actually really fun, and I highly suggest you try it because it's enjoyable. It makes my heart happy, I guess. Why am I telling you this? Oh, yeah. I don't know. How did I even get on that topic? Anyway, yeah, so a man with a gray Honda sedan repeatedly rammed the side entrance of the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters, and my apologies if I pronounced that wrong, but he rammed like on the side of the building or whatever 4 times and was smashing doors and wreaking havoc in the middle of these festivities. It's called Yud Shivat is what it's called. I should probably Google that, but I'm not going to. So police were called and the man was arrested. And now the event is being investigated as a possible hate crime. He later claimed that the crash was due to a mechanical failure, and I used air quotes, but witnesses and local police are taking the investigation very seriously. I can see them considering it hate crime if he's just like ramming the car in the side of the building over and over. But that, you know, that confuses the shit out of me because I don't know what this building looks like, but I'm picturing it's a brick building. And like, what were you trying to do here? You know? I wonder what was like he was saying. Like, was he screaming something out loud, you know? Like, was he saying something while he was ramming his car? Because I feel like that would be funny. Because there's no one around to hear what he's saying, you know? Just so you guys know, I am really high right now. I might have said that already, but it's extra. But I'm going to enjoy it because my house is empty, except for my dog and the cats. And it's so quiet and peaceful. And it's just so nice, you know? Anyway, case 3 is in Romford, Essex, which is in the UK. And just earlier this week, earlier last week, armed police responded to like a quiet residential street after, I don't know why I said that like that, after reports of 2 teenage boys came in that they were like brandishing guns. And officers found them in possession of what they later identified as toy or imitation guns, but that like did not stop like people from overreacting, you know, because I don't know, what am I talking about? Oh yeah. Even if someone were to like show a toy gun or like aim a toy gun at you while you're driving or something, you'd probably think it was like real because they'd probably spray paint it black so that it looked real, you know? It's not like they would hold out a little green and white little toy gun. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know why I said all that. Anyway, the teens were handcuffed and arrested on suspicion of firearms offenses. I bet you they recorded everything on their Snapchat. I can see it. They record everything. You can catch a whole bunch of underage kids drinking in the woods. You know why? Because they're all on Snapchat posting about it with location, like, and pictures of the alcohol and pictures of the car, whose cars it's in, because their license plates are showing. And like half the time, like the one picture that I saw, the 2 kids who bought it were like posing next to it with their thumbs up, like, yeah, if the cops raid this place, let's go to this place over here. Dumb. Like, you literally, here, basically it says, here, come find me doing my illegal things, you know? Anyway, so this next one is from Altoona, Iowa, and a former FedEx delivery driver, 2 of them, Brandon and Madison Kelderman, pled guilty to a $58,000 fraud scheme. So the couple allegedly took customers' packages between August 22nd and September 25th and kept them for themselves. And then they ended up turning themselves in last October after Amazon's loss prevention team flagged dozens of missing deliveries. And now they're facing up to 10 years in prison for first-degree theft and other charges. That's wild. I feel like you always get caught. You know what I mean? Also, I used to work for this freight company way back when. I had so many jobs. I've lived 20,000 lives, I feel like. But anyway, one thing I learned is that when you're tracking freight and stuff and people report their, like, say somebody buys a TV, sometimes delivery drivers will load the truck, and then when they're moving it, like when they're making deliveries and stuff, they pull over somewhere and someone else takes some of the stuff, and then they continue on like with their deliveries and mark it as delivered even though it never showed up. Now I don't think it would like happen as much because everybody like has Ring cameras. But yeah, and then they just get another one. It's wild. I don't know if I explained that right. Anyway, so this next one, a 36-year-old Minnesota man was arrested in Brooklyn after allegedly impersonating an FBI agent during a bizarre attempt to free a high-profile inmate at the Metropolitan Detention Center. So he reportedly tried to pretend that like he was an agent with fake credentials to get inside and help someone escape before officers came in and took him into custody. And I wonder how far he got before he got caught. He must have done something super suspicious to make them think that he wasn't an FBI agent. Also, I wonder how they snuck him out. Hold on, let me see. How they... Okay, so he was found carrying unusual weapons, including a barbecue fork and pizza cutter, and was immediately arrested for federal impersonation. So he didn't even get to like attempt to get the guy out. Oh, okay. So hold on. So he was allegedly trying to free that Luigi Mangione guy, or Mangione, however the hell you pronounce it. The guy who was accused of assassinating the United Healthcare CEO. That's who he was trying to free. Him. So he went into the intake area of the prison, and he claimed to be an FBI agent, and he was carrying paperwork signed by a judge that supposedly authorized the release of that Luigi guy, Luigi. And that guy's waiting federal and state trials for killing the guy, When they asked for identification, all he gave them was a Minnesota driver's license. He didn't even have the little FBI badge. And then he started throwing stuff, little documents and things at the officers. And the papers, the documents that he was throwing, this is so great. Okay, so the document that he was throwing were documents related to claims against the U.S. Department of Justice. Then it says he declared that he was armed, and they ended up searching his backpack. And when they looked inside, they found a large barbecue fork and a round steel blade resembling a pizza cutter. Why did they even say all that? They could have just said pizza cutter. I wonder what he was going to do with the pizza cutter. I mean, the barbecue forks, the 2-prong ones, they're pretty wild. So they would probably do some damage. Okay, this next one is from Kershaw, South Carolina, and deputies executed a search warrant at a residence and seized about 3 ounces of fentanyl pills, digital scales, and a pistol, and more than $8,000 in cash. And it was 35-year-old Justin Smith who was arrested on multiple drug trafficking charges. That one's kind of not funny. Just something that happened this week. It's time for the Docket of Dumb, the segment where I just give you 5 dumb headlines with absolutely no context whatsoever. Zoo asks visitors to stop throwing hot Cheetos at animals. Florida police remind residents not to shoot at hurricanes. Cruise ship passenger banned for bringing emotional support peacock on board. City installs new high-tech public toilet. It breaks on the first day. Town spends $90,000 on traffic study. Concludes that traffic is bad. And that is, my goodness, Clarabelle. She must be dreaming about something. Her paws are moving. I love when they run in their sleep. Burke, sometimes, a lot of the time, she's eating in her sleep. Which, I feel that, sister. Amen. Hallelujah. Only, I don't really eat in my dreams, One time, I did. And it was just this burger was the most delicious burger I've ever seen in my life. And I didn't even get to taste it. I woke up as I was taking the bite. I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Ridiculous. Anyway, if this episode made you laugh or didn't, or made you think yo, you're pretty weird. I agree. And also, maybe follow the show if you think I'm weird, I guess. And you can also rate it and leave a review and all that fun stuff that all the cool people say at the end of their episodes. Shout out to those listening on Nighthawk Radio. Go check them out because you might find your new favorite podcast. Duh. I just went to record the next part about the song of the week, and I wasn't even recording. I was talking to myself. I was not talking to the world. I really accidentally hit my pendulum just a little too hard. And my apologies. I will do my best not to do that again. Because my brain hurts. You know where they say your third eye is, the middle of your forehead? That hurts. And also, I think I want a little bit of a snack. Not a real big snack, probably one cookie. I found these cookies, they're called Doozies, and they're super crunchy. They're made from a place in, I think, North Carolina, I think it is. And I get the mint ones, and they're so good. So delicious, as my daughter used to say. Why am I telling you this? Oh yeah, the song of the week this week is called Baby Don't Go by The Terrible Humans, and I love it. And I think you should go listen to it and then follow them on like TikTok or Instagram or somewhere and tell them I sent you. Stay weird, stay curious, go be kind to someone for no reason, and go be amazing.
Say something sweet, 'cause I might lose my mind. Catch me falling from this ladder. Stop pushing, pull me tight in your arms. Whisper slowly, you don't wanna let go. Show me maybe isn't all that you know. Call me crazy, baby, don't go. I like it when you stay and say you're gonna use me. I watch all the games you play, like they're my favorite movie. I see you climbing through the window, baby, don't go. Last night you called me while I was asleep. Hear your voices inside of my dream. Woke up screaming, where did you go? It's not that easy getting by on my own. It's hardly living when there's nobody home. Yeah, you already know. Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go. I like it when you stay and say you're gonna use me. I watch all the games you play, like they're my favorite movie. I see you climbing through the window, baby, don't go. I hate it when I look and you're smiling inside of this. After all the pills I took, never cost so much bodily. There's one thing you should know, baby, don't go. Baby, don't go. I like it when you say and say you're gonna use me. I watch all the games you play, like they're my favorite movie. I see you climbing through the window, baby, don't go, don't go. I hate it when I look and you're smiling inside of this. After all the pills I took, never cost so much bodily. There's one thing you should know, baby, don't go. Don't go. If there's one thing you should know, baby, don't go.
Are you ready to finally make that dream a reality? Maybe it's updating your kitchen, paying down high-interest credit cards, or covering tuition. Your home is more than where you live. It's also your most powerful asset. At Unlock, we make it simple to turn equity into options. With a home equity agreement, you can access cash today without taking on monthly payments. Imagine the freedom to invest in your home, reduce financial stress, or finally start that big project you've been putting off. It's your home. It's your future. Unlock it today. Visit unlock.com to learn more about a home equity agreement. That's unlock.com to learn more.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all homeowners will qualify. Not available in all states. Actor Portrayal. Home equity agreements are offered by Unlock Home Equity Solutions, Inc. In certain states, NMLS number 2657081. Visit www.consumeraccess.org for more info.